I'm Marlo with Marlo Gets Fit, coming to you from Grants Pass, Oregon on this beautiful Sunday. Kind of cloudy right now. We've had sun, a few showers, kind of been changing all through the day, but we're supposed to get more rain tonight and rain tomorrow, so we certainly need it. We need it really bad. But let me just get this shared really quick. I want to do a quick video today on 6 tips to prevent the quarantine 15 and sabotaging your success. I actually got the title, the quarantine 15, from an email that I got today from Keto Summit, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's such a good subject to talk about, because if you've seen my previous videos the last week or so, you've noticed I've having some problems with stress, overeating, low carb items and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people are having the same problem, that they've been contacting me and talking to them, and it's one of those things where you're just kind of lots of stress going on, lots of craziness going on, and people are overeating. So I just wanted to do a little video on some tips, 6 tips to try to help with stress eating and gaining that extra quarantine 15 pounds. It's kind of like, over Christmas, maybe the Christmas 15, gaining 15 pounds over Christmas and the holidays, or they say the freshman 15, going to when you first go to college, gaining those 15 pounds and that sort of thing. So similar concepts. So let's give some tips for that. But first I got a couple of updates. So today, like I said, was it was pretty, it was cloudy, then the sun came out a little bit, and then we got some showers and the sun came out, so it was pretty. I did a video earlier kind of touring outside so people could see some of the blossoms that are going on. It was really pretty. There's lots of our fruit trees are blooming, and there's some other flowers in the yard, so it was real pretty today. It was nice to get out. I got my jump rope out. I started doing the jump rope, which I'm still practicing. I don't think I look quite as spastic as I did before, but I'm getting there, and it is quite a workout doing a jump rope. It's kind of crazy. I remember I used to jump rope when I was a kid all the time, but it's a lot different when you're older and you have a lot more weight on you, right? So did that. We did have to go into town and get something. Just did a drive real quick and then came back. So again, I saw all the signs in town. It was really great. Everything's going to be okay with a little heart. I just love those signs. Very, very cool and uplifting, and just trying to share some positivity. Let's see. So, I had a turkey sandwich for lunch today, and tonight I'm making, it's in the crock pot right now, the chicken is. We're going to make the stuffed jalapeno chicken casserole. It's my favorite. And it's so yummy, so I'll post pictures of that when I get done, because it is so yummy. It's like my favorite low carb meal now. Absolutely love that thing. Anyway, I did mention in my video earlier today that with all the stress eating, a lot of stress eating, I was having a problem the first week and a half or so, but then I kind of buckled down and decided, don't want to gain a bunch of weight. So because I had gained several pounds, and I think a lot of it, stress does that to you. Stress makes you gain weight, you get that cortisol hormone going, and plus eating a few too many low carb items, and then so I gained a few pounds, but now down 3 pounds, so feeling a lot better, got it under control, all that kind of stuff. So if you're having that problem too, if you're finding yourself stress eating, there's bugs flying around, but if you're finding yourself stress eating, and all this craziness that's going on is making you want to eat more and munch on things more, I got a few tips for you that might help you out. They're helping me out, so hopefully that will help you out too. So number 1, the first thing you got to do is become aware of it. If you're aware and you know what's going on, you got to be self-aware and start realizing that you're having this problem, that the stress is making you want to eat too much, you are snacking too much, and then, you got to make a decision, okay, because you can, if you want to let yourself go, you can. I don't recommend it, because just think about how depressed you're going to be, a month from now, weeks from now, month from now, months from now. If you have gained a whole bunch of extra weight, it's just going to make you that much more depressed. So I don't suggest, it's okay once in a while to, okay, I'm going to, gonna let myself do a splurge or something, but you just don't want to keep going on and on, because then it just gets a spiral and you gain a whole bunch of weight, and you're just going to be more depressed if you do that. So I really don't suggest that. Definitely become aware, you're aware of it, and Then once you know, are self-aware about it, you can make the decision to decide to do something about it. And you know, stop yourself, think about it before you eat, think about it before you snack. You know, am I really hungry, or am I just eating because I'm feeling stressed? You got to just start thinking about it every time you're going to eat beforehand. So number two, a really good one, when you know you're stress eating and you know those things are happening, hey Deidre, is to plan your meals. Like, plan your meals out a few days ahead, what you're going to eat. You know, you're going to eat this for brunch, you're going to eat this for your evening meal, and this is your snack. And that way you don't, you know, you're not just wondering what you're going to eat and going and grabbing anything. And because right now it's really hard, because I don't know if you're like me, you know, I've kind of stocked up on things because of everything that's going on. You're stocking up and having some extra food in the house just in case of the emergency that you can't get to the store, or the stores run out or whatever. And so there's a lot of extra food hanging around the house. There's a lot of extra things to snack on. So, you know, and plus we're all at home. You know, most people are at home. They're either quarantined, or, you know, you're supposed to shelter in place and all that kind of stuff. And so you're at home, you're not working, there's lots of food around. It's kind of a dangerous combination. So you got to really plan out, you know, try to plan your meals out. This is what I'm going to eat, and I'm not going to eat anything else. So you don't just go hog wild and start snacking on everything. Hey, Deanne. Okay, so number three, drink lots of water. Lots of water is good. I like ice water. That works for me. It makes me drink more water, so you kind of feel fuller and you feel like you're satisfied. Because they said that a lot of times, if you are hungry, if you feel like you got the munchies, it's because you're dehydrated. So it really helps to make sure you stay dehydrated. I'm sorry, I cannot read that. Get my glasses on. My readers. Christian, hello from Bolivia. Oh, hi. Very cool. You batch cook today. That's a good idea. Lots of keto goodies. Good idea. I haven't got into where I'm, you know, batching my meals out, but I do try to plan them out sometimes. And sometimes I just, you know, I have a few go-to things and I grab those things. But anyway, let's see. Number four, try to lower your stress, because of course, for me, a lot of this is just what's going on, what's happening next, what's going to happen next. It's like the stress of it and the not knowing of it. And so try some things to lower your stress. And one of those things you can do is don't watch so much news. The news is terrible for stress. The news is just so much. They like to report the bad news, what will get you to click, you know, all that kind of junk. So they're really, you know, exaggerating things or making it much worse, or always got to have the worst point of view on anything. So watching less news definitely helps with stress. Try to look for positives and you know, your gratitudes and stuff. Like, that's what I was doing today. I went out and I was trying to be positive and spread positivity and look at, oh, it's beautiful, it's springtime, you know, there's flowers are blooming, the trees, the birds are chirping, you know, it's a beautiful day. And you know, if you're home now, you're not able to work, then, well, what are the good things that you can think about that? It's, you know, you're able to stay home and be more time with your family. You're able to work on projects you haven't been able to or had time to do. You know, try to come up with some positives so that you're not just thinking about all the negatives and that sort of thing. That really helps. And number five is increase your exercise. That's another stress reliever too. That really gets rid of stress, you know, getting it out of your system. Plus, it's burning more calories and you're getting in better shape, which makes you feel better. And even just mentally, it makes you feel better after you exercise. I know I do. That's why I've been trying to step it up. My bits of exercise that I put in the day, and then I've been getting on my jump rope, and I have a Versa climber, so I'm trying to do that. That's a great stress reliever too. And number six, I think this is a pretty good one, because while we are all, you know, having all this stress and everything, and I say you don't want to stress eat, but what if you pick one stress relieving item per day to eat? Like, I like sweet treats, so I'm picking one of my favorite low carb bars. Today I had the birthday cake, the Quest birthday cake, low carb bar. So as long as, you know, keep it within the macro, so, you know, I'm staying under 20 grams of carbs a day, and so I fit that into my, you know, all the food of my day. So I'm still not going over 20 carbs, but it is, you know, something I really like. So it's kind of like a special treat sweet treat that's a stress relieving item that I could eat once a day. So try to pick something that you can eat that's in your, whatever your food plan is, and that way you have something every day that kind of is that stress relief for you. So I think that helps me out to have that one thing I can eat, and it makes me feel better. It just makes me feel good to have my birthday cake bar. It's my favorite flavor, and so I don't miss carbs when I'm eating that. And I've added some other things, like I have some of my favorite drinks in there, and I have I'm gonna make I have some of the low carb baking mixes. So I have like peanut butter cookies. I have carrot cake, muffins, which are really, really yummy, from Good D's. She makes some really good low carb packaged mixes that you can make that are super quick and easy to do. So those are some of my items that I do. Yeah. And on top of it, I do have what I'm now calling my new secret quarantine survival juice, which gives me lots of energy, helps me to have a better mood, and stick to it, and not want to snack all the time. So that's my new name for it. So anyway, I hope those tips helped you out, and they're helping me to stick to it. And like I said, I've lost 3 pounds because I'm getting back on track. I'm drinking my stuff, trying to relieve my stress, get some exercise in, and that sort of thing, and not really focus on not letting this throw me completely off, because the last thing I want to do is gain all my weight back, or even some of it back. I don't want to have to start over again, or even redo it. So I'm sure that you're probably feeling the same way, because who wants to have to do that on top of all this craziness that's going on? You don't want to have to start over on your weight loss journey or get healthy journey. So let's do it. Let's stick together. We can do it. And if you want to an easy way to add some extra exercise in, because that's a really great way to relieve your stress and to burn some extra calories, I have 7 fat burning exercises to help you lose weight faster. They're super quick and easy, like 5 minutes or less. You can just do it. I set an alarm on my computer, and I do it like once an hour. I'll get up and do one, 3, 4, 5 minutes, punch it out. You feel better, it wakes you up, you burn some calories, and then by the end of the day, you've got 25-30 minutes of exercise in, and you don't even know it, and you just feel a whole lot better knowing that you did that. So if you want that, just send me a private message and say 7 exercises, and I'll be happy to send it to you, and you can fit those into your day, feel better, get healthier, and get rid of some of that stress. So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Tomorrow's Monday. If you're going to work, yay. If you're not going to work, find something constructive to do and productive, and think of those gratitude things, and I will see you on my next video.